as we all know that he was a rare and precious human being who loved life and who touched the lives of so many people in such a positive, affirming and inspiring way. I've worked with Gilly since he joined Inquest 9 years ago after he worked for the anti-racist campaigning group New Monitoring Project, where he worked passionately against racism and injustice, both as a caseworker supporting victims of racist violence, but also campaigning. He organised the first anti-fascist festival in Canning Town, which was then the heartland of the BNP in Newark, and he brought together black and white working class communities. Bringing people together was a unique skill that Gilly had. Joining Inquest, he was at the heart of a small team of myself, Helen, Catherine, Scarlett, Yasmin, Stephen, Richards. Inquest work with bereaved families whose relatives have died in custody is an extremely difficult and stressful one, and Gilly was a highly skilled caseworker who combined his politics and belief in what was right and just with his warmth, compassion and humour. He was extremely charismatic, but with no trace of ego, except when he received a card from a grateful family thanking him for his support, when he would ensure that it was prominently placed in the office so that we could all see it. He loved gadgets, knickknacks that would clutter up his desk, along with the piles of filing which he never saw as a priority. Just recently, he'd been working on a case involving the death of a young boy who died while being restrained in a secure training centre, driving up and down the motorway to provide support not just to the family, but insight to the legal team.
I tried, I can't get you off my mind, but I'm sure next time I will be fine. Everywhere I look, I see you. Your face is everywhere that I know. I tried, I can't get you off my mind, but I'm sure next time I will be fine. I can't help it, you're so delicious, I'm waiting your presence. Amazing, I can't help it, you're so delicious, I'm letting your presence. Amazing, said it took me so long to enter. Now that you're here, everything's much brighter. My life is so lonely, no one to really hold me. Now you control me, everywhere I go, I see you. Your face is everywhere that I know. I tried, I can't get you off my mind, but I'm sure next time I will be fine. I can't help it, you're so delicious, I'm melting your presence. Amazing, I can't help it, you're so delicious, I'm melting your presence. Amazing. Everywhere I look, I see you. Your face is everywhere that I look. I tried, I can't get you off my mind, but I'm sure next time I will be fine. So let the sun rise, let the sun rise, let the sun rise up between us. Let the sun rise, let the sun rise, let the sun rise up between us. Yeah.
family's best friend, Gilly Singh Mundy, Punjabi poet and himself a fighter against the injustice of racism. Grilla, named after the Viet Cong militants, freedom fighters in Vietnam. And Gilly Grilla was actually born a freedom fighter. Mahatma Gandhi said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." We are proud to know that Gilly was actively working for change, fighting for victims of injustice, following in Dad's footsteps and serving the community. Even after his passing, he's given the hope of a better life to others through organ donation. May God bless them all with a bright future. On behalf of our family, I would like to thank all Gilly's colleagues at Inquest, doctors and nurses at the World Free Hospital in Hampstead. Thank you to all of you who joined with us today to remember and celebrate Gilly, and also helped to comfort Dad, Debbie, and our family for the last 12 days. Love is stronger than death, even though it can't stop death from happening. And no matter how hard death tries, it can't separate people from love. It can't take away our memories either. In the end, life is stronger than death. Gilly's not gone. He's with us now. He always will be in our hearts and minds. Do you know him?
Just wanted people just to know a bit of information about where some of your donations are going. As Deborah pointed out, he was the founder of the 140 International Trust, a cause that was very close to his heart. He wanted to look at helping the rural community up in Haryana, and that's where some of your donations will be going. Some of your donations will also be going to support the families that you worked with and future families that the Inquest will be working with to provide respite and things that they need, and that will be the Gilly Mundy Memorial Fund that's being set up as well. We've mentioned the organ donation, which has been a huge part of the last 12 days for all of us. It's become a very passionate cause for all of us, and we would urge all of you to carry donor cards. When you get to the Sikh temple, there are registration forms, there's information in Punjabi and in English for people to take away to register. But we would urge every one of you, especially all the Asian people, because at the end of the day, if we don't help ourselves, nobody else, we can't depend on anybody else. Gilly is somebody who showed us that by being so generous, both in life and death, that we could help people, and therefore we all need to learn from his example and basically follow in his footsteps as much as possible.
I'm blaming in my soul. It was a beautiful start. It was like we shine above us and support us for the rest of our life. Until the very end, Gilly looked like a handsome king. And I will always remember these last few hours with that cheap smirk down in his face when I left him. Gilly meant many different things in many lives. I would like all of you here to think of one or two words that describes Gilly to you. Hold them in your heart for a moment and say that to accompany him on important journeys of life.
दूसरे होती हुई और दोबारा साथ जा सकते हैं तो